absolutely perfect. Yeah, it's been a little while since I've actually played Genshin Impact, so just being honest, I've been enjoying everything else that I haven't really logged in at all, so we've been missing out on our free meals. Alright, let's start this quest. We're going to do the quests, and then depending on how much time we have left, we'll probably jump into the realm of Tempered Valor just so that we don't miss any rewards. Perfect. Read the letter. Alright, I haven't seen or heard from you in quite some time, little one. Don't tell me you've forgotten all about your lady Aimiko and gone off and found yourself a new shrine maiden somewhere else. That wouldn't do at all, for one thing. It would break my poor little heart, but surely a kind and gentle soul such as you couldn't bear to see me that way, would you? Tell you what, let's meet at Tenshukaku. I've already had a word with the Okuzumeshu at the entrance to let you in, so don't even think about turning me down. Relax, you're not in trouble. In fact, you're in for quite a treat. Alright, here we go. We're going to do focus experience mode, and we're going to enjoy. Alright. So, we are going to Inazuma. Well, if you miss it, if you truly enjoy the game, don't let anything stop you from enjoying it. That's what I say. Let's pump the volume just a little bit, as well as make sure the music is there so we can enjoy the music. Perfect. That's just what we want. It does take a lot of storage, and when there's so many grand options out there, you gotta make sure that you leave room for what's important to you. And each of these games, they just continuously expand, so there's always more and more. Alright, here we go. Let us begin.
Welcome, honored traveler. Guji told me about your visit. Please, come in. The Almighty Shogun is also inside. It's best not to keep her waiting.
Welcome in, Ash Frost. Hope you're having a great day. It's time for some Genshin Impact. Don't want to miss the story now, do we?
No, there's no need to be so stubborn about this. I'll adjust the budget here, and we'll definitely turn a profit.
No. We must confirm the official representative before discussing details. There is an order to this that must be followed.
From the way she's talking, this must be the Shogun, right?
Ah, little one. It's about time. Come,
Little
I have a
one.
contract for you to sign.
Whoa, we're not just gonna sign a random contract out of the blue.
Also, if it's one of your contracts, how can I be sure I'm not signing myself up for slave labor or something?
Hardly. Oh, well, labor is a part of it, but you will be compensated.
Oh, will I?
So it is as bad as Paimon thought.
I see. So he's the representative you selected. He would indeed be the perfect candidate for the Mikawa Flower Festival.
The Mikawa Flower Festival? Tell me more, I'm intrigued.
the Mikawa Festival. It was an occasion for joy, laughter, and merriment.
We hosted a version of it during the Test of Courage. Unfortunately, due to time constraints, we weren't able to put on a large celebration.
All right.
So I got to thinking, why not have another go? This time with the Mikawa Flower Festival for yokai and humans alike. One that combines human ingenuity with yokai arts to offer the most innovative and thrilling entertainment of our time. Open to all humans and yokai throughout the land.
Sounds fun.
Wait, kind of like Akitsu Yuge and Akitsu Haneasobi? Those games were really fun.
For an important event like this, an official representative is required to preside over the festivities. In the past, the role was usually given to the Guji, or an individual from the Yashiro Commission. But this time,
Neither myself nor the Kamisato family can assume the position, given we represent one side or the other, the yokai or the humans.
But aren't I a human too? Oh, Lord.
human you may be, but you possess a deep connection with the yokai, and you do not hail from this land. That makes you
I
a
see.
neutral option. Moreover,
Loophole.
you took part in the previous festival during the Test of Courage. In my estimation, there is no better candidate for the role.
Plus, your name has the potential to attract an even greater showing. So are you going to sign this thing or what?
You've got a point. Then let's go ahead and... Wait! Paimon almost fell into our trap.
I don't work as a festival ambassador for free. How much are you willing to offer?
Oh, come now. This is for an important occasion, is it not? Even I've chosen to throw profit to the wind. Surely a selfless hero like yourself wouldn't turn your back on a good cause.
Oh,
According
would
to the
I?
proposal, the proceeds will be distributed as follows: 40% to Yae Publishing House, and 10% to the festival representative.
Hey, no fair!
I want 30%.
Now, 10% might not sound like much, but Yai Publishing House is going to great lengths for this occasion, both in time and personnel. All you need to do is show your face.
You say that now, and then you're going to put me to work once I agree. And you know it.
Smart, aren't you, little one? In that case, I'll throw in another 10% from the other half of the proceeds.
No, the other half is going to the shogunate. That is not up for negotiation. But I am rather curious about the supposed great lengths you mentioned. Unless I am mistaken, most of the personnel and supplies are to be provided by the shogunate.
Of course, yeah.
40%
The himbo label
establishment.
is a scam. Don't tell anyone.
That A. When did she reprogram you to argue back like this?
Proceeds should be distributed according to contribution. Besides, from the very beginning, you plan to
It's
allocate an additional
Batbull.
10% of your share to the traveler, did you not?
Wait, so earlier you were
Lorp.
just trying to shortchange us?
What's the fun in bargaining if you open up with your best
Oh,
friend
you
and
wouldn't tell on me, would you?
Paimon doesn't see the fun at all. But 20% is... acceptable.
Alright, so what do I have to do as the representative? Yes, the
All
command now
is a central
works.
Part of the festival, and both Akitsu Haneasobi and Akitsu Yuge were extremely popular. So, the plan is to host an event where the attendees have 48 hours to create a game of their own. We'll have new and exciting entertainment in no time.
Ooh, everyone loves fun games. You won't have to
Yes.
worry about attracting humans.
I refused to let that
That is the
command
general
defeat me.
plan. I'll leave you to iron out the finer details and contact the participants.
Alright.
This is a critical time for the shogunate's new development plans, and the survey team is returning momentarily, so I must turn my attention to them.
Got it.
Yes,
got
yes.
it. We'll see you later then.
Where to now?
Jinju Forest. Let's pay a visit to our old friend Ioroi.
Alright. Quest beginning. Enchanted Tales of the Mikawa Festival, first night. Oh, we're already here?
Oh, but before I forget, you should eat this kitsune meal first.
Kitsune meal.
Whoa, it smells so good. Oh, and also kind of like fried tofu for some reason.
Alright, so yes, you go this way. And then we walk up respectfully. Yes, we do not cut through the grass. We are mindful of where we are.
The smell of humans. Nothing to see here, just a statue. Huh? Wait, why do I smell kitsune?
Remember us, Ioroi?
Ah, it's you youngsters. And you!
This is the event quest for the current Inazuma Festival.
Test of courage.
Oh, Ginger Forest is supposed to be Yoroi's territory, right? Oh, no wonder he's so mad.
Exactly. How could you hold a test of courage without inviting me?
Oh, so that's what he's angry about.
But, so the way like this, could you even participate?
Anyway, what brings you all here? Something to discuss?
Okay, so he avoided the question completely.
I actually came to apologize about the test of courage. It was my mistake not to invite more yokai to the ceremony. So for this Mikawa Flower Festival, I knew I had to extend a personal invitation to the Bake Danuki.
Huh? The Mikawa Flower Festival?
Yes, the Mikawa Flower Festival! Huh? Kichiboshi? Shosei? Gyobu Koban? Where did you come from?
And why can we understand them all of a sudden? Is it because of the Kusune meal? On second thought, better not to ask.
Never trust an apology from a kitsune, or an invitation for that matter. It's just a silly festival. So what if there's delicious food or fun games?
Yum, yum!
Fun, fun!
That's enough, you two! Don't fall for the kitsune's cheap tricks. Such hopeless, innocent cubs.
What a shame. I was hoping to take you all to the festival, but it would seem Ioroi disapproves.
Oh, he
And I
disapproves.
suppose it makes sense. Poor Ioroi, stuck in this statue all alone while the rest of you got to have fun. How sad that would be.
Poor Yoroi.
Excuse you. I am Ioroi, the Kakushigami of the Bake Danuki. I just, yes. Just worried the cubs will get distracted and stray from the Tanuki path.
Magician, thank you so much for the follow and welcome in. I hope you enjoy your stay.
I should also mention I was hoping the Bake Danuki could help the humans take their games to the next level, talented as you are in the art of transformation.
Alright, ulterior motives come out.
In Inazuma, only the Bake Danuki can hope to match the kitsune in that area.
Match? The kitsune could never rival the transformative gifts of the Bake Danuki.
Oh, well, I was thinking of using the Bake Danuki as the symbol of the event in the promotions and such. But alas, it would seem that you don't like that idea, Ioroi. No matter, I shall simply seek the help of the kitsune. When the time comes, all of Inazuma will know the kitsune stepped in to accomplish what the Bake Danuki could not.
Oh,
Wait.
manipulation. What an obvious strategy.
It worked, didn't it?
My dear cubs, transforming into things that already exist is only a small fraction of what it means to become a great Bake Danuki. To even get a quarter of the way through your training, you must be able to turn into things of your own invention. Just like when I turned into a gigantic ramen bowl that could fly. So go forth and seize this opportunity so you can advance the name of the. No, I mean advance your training. Not all humans are bad and scary. Some are good, just like these youngsters. Go with them and
Yes.
transform into things you've never tried before.
Don't worry, Eoroi. The little Tanuki are safe with me.
You're the one I'm worried about.
Well, we're here too. We'll make sure they don't, stray from the path.
I'll
Excellent.
hold you to that. Now, Kichiboshi, Shosei, Yobu Koban, while you're out there, always listen to.
Yep. Always listen to Wiper.
And Mr. Yellowfur. And Auntie Pink. Miss Pinkfur.
I almost forgot. Given their level of training, speaking to humans will be a problem. Just a moment, I'll cook up a few Bake Danuki meals to keep on hand.
No need. Here, Miss Pinkfur prepared a special kitsune meal for you all. It will give you the
Aw.
ability to speak to humans.
So it was the mill.
You stole our tricks too? And changed the name?
Aye, aye. Seemingly oblivious to Yoroi loud sound of protest. Oh, it went too fast. Thank you, Genshin. I was trying to read that.
Is it really that much better than mine?
Hello, Pokemon. Welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic day.
Splendid. That should make our lives easier. Now we can head into the city and start forming the teams.
Teams.
Well, we need more than Bake Danuki power to design these games. 2 humans per team should suffice, I'd say.
Alright.
Now, I need to discuss the layout of the venue with the Yashiro Commission. I'll leave the team recruitment to you.
Put to work already. Guess I need to earn that extra 10%.
Hold on. You're not taking part, Miko? You're really gonna sit out on the fun? You of all people?
Making games is nowhere near as fun as playing them. Besides, working through the night certainly isn't my idea of a good time.
Making games? Working? Through the night?
Anyway, this time I'm going to wait for the fun to come to me. See you later, little ones.
Alright. Make your way to Inazuma City. Excellent. Let's see, are we going to trigger any voice lines or is it quiet all the way there? Guess we're about to find out.
Bring it!
It feels nice to be back in Inazuma. It's been quite a long time. Alright, I don't think any voice lines are triggering, so we're going to teleport. Actually, we'll go here, just to be safe. Well, I hope you're having fun doing that. Nothing? Alright, let's keep it going. Here we go. I missed that theme. Inazuma is really when I decided I wanted to kick my love of Genshin into high gear, so this is a very nostalgic place for me. Here we go.
City! So many houses! So many humans! Gotta farm beans! Whitefur? Yellowfur? How do we farm beans?
Form teams, not farm beans. It's kind of hard to explain.
Hmm. It's like finding people with similar interests.
Yeah, that's right. People with the same taste. You know, into the same thing. It's easier to come up with a game that way.
Mm-hmm.
The same. Got it.
Easy peasy. Wait for dumb.
On
Oh,
beans that taste the same.
I guess they're off.
Wait, that's not. And they're gone. In different directions, too. Let's go after them.
All right, let's do it. Help the Bakejanuki team up. All right. So we're going over here first. Who's that? Oh, Kokomi and Goro.
Huh? Gyobu Koban, what are you doing?
Spying on great yokai. Great yokai whisper about something with humans.
A great yokai.
So, what do you think? Are you interested in our proposal?
Oh, no Kokomi voice. Aw. Alright, the idea has a lot of promise. But I'm afraid there are no natural hot springs on Watatsumi Island. And the cost of heating them artificially is a bit too...
1 second. I believe someone's listening. Hello over there? You're more than welcome to join, but a face-to-face conversation is more appropriate, don't you think?
Great yokai found us.
It's just us.
Yes, it's us.
There's no need to be nervous, you two. It's not like I think you're corporate spies.
Yume Mizuki, Embrace of Enchanting Dreams. Oh, a clinical psychologist and one of Inazuma's Yume Kubaku, known for her ability to feast on human nightmares. Her investment led to the opening of the Isa Bathhouse, an Inazuman indoor hot spring where guests can unwind with a unique combination of relaxing baths and delicious cuisine, as well as professional psychotherapy services. If something's been on your mind, you should consider confiding in Mizuki. She'll do her best to drive away those nightmares.
As for you, it's been a while since I've met one of your kind. What's your name? Is Ioroi doing well? Huh?
Oh, he's shy.
This is Gyobu Koban. It's his first time visiting a city, so he's a bit shy around strangers.
As for Yoroi, he's the same as always.
So, still sealed in that statue then? I suppose it can't be helped. Nice to meet you, Gyobu Koban. My name is Yume Mizuki. I'm a Yumeku Ibaku. We're yokai, just like you.
Great yokai is surprisingly friendly?
Looks like he was scared that as a great yokai, you were going to do something terrible to him for interrupting our secret meeting. So it was actually a secret meeting. Not exactly, no. We were discussing the potential of opening a new branch of the Isa Bathhouse on Watatsumi Island.
Oh, Isa Bathhouse is expanding to Watatsumi Island?
Well, Torums is one of the areas we're hoping to expand, and we've been discussing the possibility with Miss Mizuki for quite some time. Still, given the lack of natural springs on Watatsumi Island, we're looking at high operating costs, and if
All
it's
valid
not...
points.
Well,
We do need to differentiate the brand. We could place a greater emphasis on physiotherapy. Or add some popular activities, such as carefully designed games.
Games?
Games? In a bathhouse?
I mean, don't knock it till you try.
Of course. Games are often used in psychological treatment to put patients at ease. Anyway, the topic of games really seemed to pique your interest. Is there something going on?
Allow me to explain. see, a new kind of Mikawa Flower Festival. Miss Fried Tofu with all the frills is as ingenious as ever.
Miko. I knew I smelled scheming in the air.
Oh, that lady again. Well, there's a lot of work to do on Watatsumi Island, so we probably don't have time for something like that, right, Your Excellency? I do think there's potential in turning Watatsumi Island into a tourist destination. We can use the festival as proof of concept and establish a partnership with Miss Mizuki if people are drawn to our game. That would mean a lot of positive publicity, which would benefit us in the long term. Oh, alright, lore drop. But aren't Isa Bathhouse and Yai Publishing House business rivals?
Rivalries aside, I have no qualm using Yai Publishing
Hello,
House's resources
Juno,
to
welcome
our
in.
advantage. Besides, if I remember correctly, you have a connection to Yai Publishing House as well, don't you, General Goro? You work on the That's Life column.
Oh, well, yes, I do. Yes, Miss Hina.
If our venture is to focus on games, then as future business partners, I'm sure you would appreciate an opportunity to see what I can do.
An astute observation, Miss Mizuki. Well, shall we? Getting down to business is often the quickest way to bring people together, after all.
Agreed. Then why don't we discuss some of the finer details before the festival begins?
Alright, then I guess I should. Poor Goro. Actually, Goro, I was hoping you might attend to the business on Watatsumi Island in the meantime. Just as you said, there is quite a bit to be done. Yeah, she's giving you an out. She's giving you a way to avoid Mika. Alright, in addition, I'd like you to encourage the people of Watatsumi Island to attend the festival. It's a celebration for humans and yokai alike. So that includes our people as well. This should be an occasion that brings people together. Understood. Leave it to me, Your Excellency. Alright. Kokomi and Goro. Nice to see them. Who's next? We have... I didn't get to see, so this won't be a true surprise.
Yellow fur, over here!
Sayu.
Kichiboshi found big sleepy tanuki!
Hate to break it to you, Kichiboshi, but...
Hey, I'm a Muchina, not a tanuki! Oh, Muchina yokai that can turn into tanuki? No, wait. I'm not a Muchina or a tanuki. I'm Sayu. Tanuki, Muchina, Sayu. So many transformations! Sayu is yokai?
She's a ninja, not a yokai.
I don't transform at all. I've been a human this whole time. Who is this guy anyway? Popping up out of nowhere right when I found a spot to sleep? Sorry, this is probably the first time Kichiboshi has ever seen a ninja.
Oh.
Not this again. It's just Sayu.
Yoimiya.
And there goes my nap. Silly humans, much to learn.
Much to learn. Yes, his name is Kichibushi.
This human really warm.
Aww. Warm personality-wise, I'm guessing.
do we begin?
Oh, you briefly explained the situation to Yoimiya. Hello, hello, the Shadow Fox. Welcome in. You interested? Of course, she was about to escape.
Right when I was trying to run. About that. They're pretty busy.
Pretty busy?
practicing
Doing
ninjutsu
what?
And such.
Yeah, trying to take a nap.
Taller than a house? I've never heard of a ninjutsu like that.
Oh, intriguing.
It's Bake Danuki art. We don't grow taller than house. See? I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Bake Danuki
we grow
art.
taller than mountain.
Oh.
Sorry. Just thinking about something Sensei always said. You can't just focus on drill, Sayu. You need to push the limits of what you know about ninjutsu.
Wow, this is as good as an opportunity as any.
I guess.
Yes, learn those Bake Danuki
means
arts.
Success? Alright, let's go discuss this ninjutsu. No, this Bake Danuki art of transformation. The one you're going to use
Yes.
for the festival. I'll pass on the fireworks. They're terrible for my sleep.
Oh, she's just a tired little bean. Alright, last but not least. Let's see, who do we hope for? Maybe oh, Ito and Toma. Couldn't get any better than that. Wait, you're saying he's not one of Ushi's friends? Oh. Neither of them a voice. Oh, that's upsetting.
Longhorned Oni and Shorthorned Oni. Shosei, there you are. White fur, yellow fur. Shosei found white fur and yellow fur number 2. Both great yokai. Both like to play.
They were playing Genius Invocation, TCG. Don't forget to play your Genius Invocation, TCG, everyone.
Loves to play. Longhorn and Shorthorn Oni also love to play. We taste the same.
I can explain. You would briefly explain the situation to Ito and Toma. The Mikawa Flower Festival should have opened with that, compadre.
Hitatsumi Kozo and the others did all the work, Bullchucker. You're really lumping them in with your gang? Hitatsumi Kozo and his friends did come up with the Akitsu Yuge game during the last festival.
Yeah,
There's
we
no
should
reason
invite
not
them.
to invite them this time.
Or you can just come to the festival. You don't have to work. No, he's working. Let him have his vacation, please. Oh, it's Cookie. Oh, she's also not a voice. All right.
Miss Oni.
Advertising job to finish. Poor Ito. All right. Looks like your time is spoken for, my friend. Best of both worlds, alright. I know why this isn't voiced, but it makes me sad because I do like the voice direction of both Ito and Toma, so missing them both when we rarely get them is just so sad. Unfortunate.
Hornless Oni? Oh, so scary. Okay, that should be enough teams. Time to report back to the Yashiro Commission.
Alright, to the Yashiro Commission we go. Oh, where do we go? Where's the Yashiro Commission? Oh, the Kamisato Estate.
Miss Kamisato, this is the list of stage materials for your review.
Miss Kamisato, I have your schedule for tomorrow.
The list looks fine.
Alright,
For the
I hear
schedule,
Ayaka's voice
let's move
perfect.
the meeting with the Tenryo Commission up a little. They're in charge of festival security, so that should take precedence.
Of
She looks
course.
super busy. Should we come back later?
Oh, Traveler!
You seem busy. Are we interrupting?
Oh no, you're fine. You caught me just as I was finishing up, actually. Lady Gucci said you're the official festival representative, and you've been busy recruiting participants. So I should do my part too, right? For large
So
events
noble.
like the Test of Courage, Brother usually does most of the organizing. But
I
this time,
see.
I wanted to take some work off his back.
That should be a big help.
I hope so.
Oh, speaking of the recruitment, we found a bunch of people. We should be good to go.
Oh,
Excellent.
already? That was fast. I wasn't sure we would find enough participants. I thought I might have to sign up myself.
Nope. Oh, well, there's still time. I could go and ask.
Don't worry about it. I can only focus on so many things anyway. If we have enough people, I should stick to organizing.
Exactly.
I
guess.
suppose I'm a little sad about not taking part. But I'm looking forward to the festival all the same. When the time comes,
Alright, Ayaka.
perhaps we could check it out together.
Miss Kamisato! Another letter from the Kanjo Commission.
Coming! Sorry, duty calls. We'll have to talk about our plans another time.
Alright.
My brother's the one overseeing the teams. I believe he's in the courtyard with Lady Gucci. You can go in when you're ready.
Alright.
Thanks, Ayaka. See you later.
See you later.
See you later.
Alright. Let's see. Is Ayato voice?
Ayaka's really working hard. Guess we should follow suit. You're the festival representative, and that makes Paimon the representative of the representative. So in other words, let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this.
It's about time. I could hear you talking outside.
Oh. No. Damn it.
Oh, don't worry about it. We were talking to Ayaka anyway.
Now that young lady is one enthusiastic volunteer, especially when she heard about your involvement, Traveler. Solved our personnel problem in one fell swoop.
So you took the opportunity to order her around as well.
Hardly. It was entirely her decision. Besides, you really think I could order her around with her big brother standing right there?
Yep, here's the situation. Hello, Night Welcoming.
Mizuki signed up too? Along with the Soul of the Deep. Now this is getting interesting. I knew it was a good idea to put you in charge of recruitment, Traveler.
They're planning to use your festival to promote Isa Bathhouse.
Oh, really?
Oh, is that so? Then perhaps I should up the ante.
No, the schedule is different and it's been posted, so we're playing different games this week. As you can tell by the return of Genshin.
Yes, that's all well and good. I just have one small adjustment.
Oh, that really doesn't bode well.
Why so anxious? I'm just trying to keep things exciting. When we're ready to announce the theme, come to the festival grounds at the foot of Mount Yogo. We'll see you there.
All right. Wait until the next day, 13 to 16. All right. And we time skip just a little bit. There we go. So yes, the new schedule for the week has been posted on my socials, so make sure to check it out. We start our streams on the weekdays at 6 p.m. Eastern. We'll be playing a variety of games this week, so I hope you all tune in to see the fun.
Games is being announced today, right? Who knows what Miko's got up her sleeve? Let's go check it out.
All right, let's head down to the mountain.
I shall protect the lady of the clan.
All right, we'll take this and then head to the base of the mountain. Excellent. Perfect. This way. Ooh, it's getting so festive. Yai. Raiden. Oh, okay. Yes, security. Thank you. Thank you, Sara. Kujo Sara.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Sora!
Oh, it's you. You don't have to say it like that.
You guys are here early. There's still 3 whole days until the festival starts.
Correction.
Wait, but what about the statue of the, almighty, Narukami-yogo? Yeah, you know the one. Won't you miss out on it again?
Want us to buy one for you?
Okay, well that's definitely more than enough.
She already owns 5 of those statues.
Oh, that's the reason? Oh, right. Looks like we're running out of time. Let's go then. See you later, Sara.
All right. Goodbye. It makes me sad that so much of this
We have
isn't
a message from
voiced.
Commission Headquarters. They need you to return as soon as possible.
Uh-oh. I wonder what's happening.
Ah, you're here. Now we can get the ball rolling.
Yes, we can. Are we
Right
late?
on time, I'd say. I was just about to announce the theme for the games.
All right, the themes are, drum roll please. What's that thing behind you?
Oh, this. Just a little something to spice things up.
Oh, all right, we're getting spicy, I see.
Stay tuned.
Oh.
So sleepy. Can't wait anymore.
A theme decided by Miko and the Yashiro Commission. What's it gonna be?
The
One thing we
suspense.
all share is our capacity to dream. Outlandish fantasies of the mind, nostalgic memories of the past, or telling reflections of our inner selves. In a similar sense, games also blur the lines between fantasy and reality. Just like our
Okay.
dreams, the bounds of possibility are as limitless as our imagination. With that in mind, your task is to create a game within the next 48 hours centered around the theme of dreams. The genre and style are completely up to you.
Ooh, alright.
Okay. Nothing too crazy so far.
That does sound like fun.
And to provide some additional motivation, the winning team will be awarded the Tanuki Game Award,
Ooh.
as well as a generous sum of mora, and a sponsorship from Yai Publishing House to fully develop the game and promote it throughout all Inazuma.
Ooh.
All Inazuma?
In the interest of fairness, the evaluation committee will decide
They're
the winner
cute.
based on attendee feedback, as well as the opinion of our festival representative. Now, with that out of the way, let the game development begin. The 48-hour countdown begins now.
Alright. The teams are getting to work. Let's see what they do.
Looks like things are going well. We've just started, and it seems like all our teams have a plan.
Excellent.
Plus, with the transformative powers of the Bakedanuki, bringing those visions to fruition should be a lot easier. As the festival's most important judge and representative, you should go check on the progress, don't you think?
I really didn't see that coming. Me as the main judge, really?
It all comes down to fairness, as I said. I worked with the Yashiro Commission to come up with the theme, so the judging must go to someone else.
Yes, us.
Oh, no need to stress, though. It's all fun and games, is it not? Just choose the one you enjoy the most. Of course, if it's appearances you're worried about, you could always, I don't know, check in on the teams and ask about their ideas.
What do you mean, appearances? I plan to take this seriously like I always do.
And that proves that I picked the right person. Go on then, I won't keep you.
Alright, let's begin our assessment. Ooh. Alright. I see. So we have Spinning Sand Tanuki. What is this? We're already here, so I guess we just go talk to them.
You need to pick the best game, huh? Well, why don't we take a look around to get a feel for things? Then we can go talk to Miko.
Alright. Let's see what they're talking about.
Hey there, Mizuki, Kokomi, and Gyobu Koban. How are things going over here?
Piece of cake.
Experience, huh?
What was that
That
noise?
must put you at a huge advantage. Is it because you use games in your work?
I'm not sure it gives me an advantage, per se. The games I use are for clinical purposes, not entertainment. But if we want that award, we need something a lot more fun. So my experience only goes so far.
I see.
Huh.
It probably was.
Using dreams to test a dream eater? Yeah, it does sound like some kind of challenge.
Well, don't lose. Fried tofu with all the frills is on top of her game.
Wow, that's a lot of scheming. screaming.
On the other hand, if we do win first place, the prestige will help us get the word out, which should increase the popularity of the bathhouse on Watatsumi Island. As for Yai Publishing House's sponsorship, as long as we win the competition, we get to decide the terms.
Winner takes all, huh?
My guess is that she's doing this all for the entertainment factor. For fun, basically.
That sounds about right.
Fun! Kyobu Koban likes fun! Good idea! So what kind of game are you gonna make?
We're calling it A Little Fox's Daydream. Basically, you play as a fox, navigating between sweet dreams and nightmares in
You don't
search
like
of delicious
fun.
fried tofu.
Yeah, looks like that fox takes some inspiration from, real life.
Well, why don't you like fun? We're all about fun here.
That's
Fighting
the
fire with
definition
fire,
of fun,
huh?
don't you think? So, want to give it a try?
Sure, let's do it. Alright. Oh, these are mini games. Alright, so what do we do? In A Little Fox's Daydream, you must guide the little kitsune to pass through obstacles and avoid perils, and use story aids to travel into different dreamscapes, collecting delicious fried tofu along the way until you reach the ramen stall at your destination. You can switch dreamscapes between two states, sweet dreams and nightmares. If you encounter obstacles too hard to surmount, you might want to try switching dreamscape states to seek another path to the ramen stall. As you progress, you might find illusory flooring or walls. This means that there is corresponding terrain in the other dreamscape state. Jump to pass through inaccessible areas or avoid dangerous foes. Some dreamscapes contain delicious fried tofu. This little kitsune would love to collect them all. Every dreamscape has at most one fried tofu, and when you have yet to collect the one within your current zone, the little kitsune can even detect its fragrance. After the little kitsune approaches the torii gate, you can open it and enter the next dreamscape zone. Should you find yourself at an impasse, you can try challenging the dreamscape zone again. A mushroom that has spent too long immersed in nightmares, becoming resentful and dangerous, only appears in a nightmare state. The little kitsune will be knocked out upon touching one, so take care to avoid them. The little kitsune can touch magatama to collect them in order to open some doors within the dreamscapes. Some other doors must be unlocked by stepping on stone slates activated by magatama. If you find it hard to access magatama, consider the other objects within the dreamscape. Perhaps they could aid you. Alright. Let's try it out. Let's see, so I did an official... I guess I went over my favorite characters that I like playing. Right now, I would say my top characters would be... let's see... I really enjoy Mawika, Risley, Nuvalet. I'll hate them. Yeah, those would probably be my top. I enjoy their games. Oh, tofu. Delicious. Those would be my top to enjoy in terms of their gameplay. Oh, I died. Alright. That happened. Hello, Acer. Welcome in. Oh, I see what you did there. I guess I'll just ignore you all from now on. Ooh, there's fried tofu up there, alright. Oh. Well, that's annoying. Okay. This mushroom is OP. You're right, I wouldn't ignore you all. Alright, ignore the mushroom. Let's keep it moving. Can we get the fried tofu? Oh. How does it want me to get the fried tofu? So what do? I jump? Yep, like that. Excellent. Easy. Alright, we can exit now. Alright, that's a cute game. Good job, guys. Ooh, Primos. Thank you. Alright. Who's next? Sayu.
Wow, look at this! You've made so much progress already!
Ooh, thank you for the care package. I almost missed that. I was too enthralled with the minigame. Make sure you have something to hydrate with. You don't
He helped
want
with the gameplay too.
a dry
All
throat,
he
now,
had
do
was
you?
a prototype, and now it's
That's
ready
not
for
good for
playtesting
anyone.
already. His skills are amazing. Chichi Boshi, amazing!
Very amazing.
So, how do we play? It doesn't seem super obvious.
Exactly. Do a nice big stretch.
So, you could say that your game
A
unifies
nice
human
big
ingenuity with
stretch.
Bakedaniki magic to create a scene that is
Just
completely
like
illusory. Very creative.
What for suddenly use many big words?
You sure sound official all of a sudden, Paimon. Are you trying to act like a real judge?
Don't mind her.
This new style of game development deserves a name. How about Unreal? Oh, or Unity.
Oh, I see what you did, Paimon.
Hey, a little acknowledgement would be nice.
Get a big whiff. Why not? Bunshin Phantasm.
Yeah, it's based on a dream I had. In the dream, I learned to make bunshin, and I made them do all my work for me. With my clones around, there was no reason for that lady to come find me, so I could sleep as long as I wanted. So, even when you're asleep, you dream of getting more sleep? It's just, I got so excited at the prospect that I actually woke myself up. If only I could make bunshin in real life.
Let's see. I have a feeling your clones might not want to work any more than you do.
Well, then, even if some get caught, the others could take a nap in the meantime, right? But if your clones do all the work, doesn't all that fatigue transfer back to you in the end? Oh, well, when you put it that
I never
way,
thought of that.
I don't know anymore.
Mujina body double.
That's a long story. Wanna just give it a try? Awesome!
Sure.
All you have to do is put your hand on the board and close your eyes.
Alright, let's do it. Muji Daruma's mystery weight. Though Muji Daruma is known to jump and bounce about, thus seeming rather light, it can also trigger special pressure-based puzzle mechanisms. So, How heavy is it exactly? Oh, it's really, really heavy. In Bunshin Phantasm challenges, you must reach the destination within 3 rounds. During each round, your actions will be recorded by the Muji Muji Daruma, and when the next round begins, the Muji Muji Daruma will imitate your movements from the round before. Use this feature to unlock various devices and solve various puzzles to open the way to the destination. When you or the Muji Muji Daruma imitating you continually stand on a pressure plate of a certain color, you will unlock a bridge of the corresponding color. When either of you leaves the pressure plate, the bridge will immediately disappear. While in overview mode, you can shift your camera and adjust it to view the entire challenge area from above, which will help you better analyze your actions. After completing your actions for one round, you can also replay your previous actions by viewing the Muji Muji Daruma's imitation of said actions. Alright. So... Oh. Wait, I'm confused. Alright. Round 2. I see. Okay, perfect. That's funny. Okay, that makes sense. That's kind of cute. Alright, exit. I'm gonna say, it looks like Yume Mizuki is winning this one so far. Finally, we have... Toma.
Boss Toma is the best!
Let's see what Toma
Anything for
produces.
Boss Toma. Whoa!
Boss Toma.
Guess this team really hit it off. Looks like you're getting along great with Kozo and the others. Guess a fixer can work with just about anyone, huh?
That's right. Oh, I wish it was voice. I love Toma's voice.
To host the Mikawa Flower Festival.
Yep, that's right.
Well, now you get to attend.
Yeah, totally. We've been dreaming about it for a long time.
Oh, yes, we love Toma.
What are you planning for the game? It kind of sounded like you're making a sequel to Kitsuyuge.
It's a spiritual sequel. Ooh, Kitsuha Patsum. Oh, that's cute.
But what does that have to do with the theme?
Oh, he dreams of home. Akitsuha Patsum is a childhood dream many years in the making. Let's try it out.
White fur, yellow fur, get ready!
I'm ready, Shusei. Duel Spinning Sun Tanuki. The open battle for the new iteration of Akitsuha Patsum. Or past them. Oh, what is it? Him not saying it, now I'm confused. Whatever. Now with the sound of sand-colored Abake Danuki hitting in Harpastum, be more of a clack like a rock or a biff like a sandy beach. Start. Alright. Begin. In Aikitsu Harpatsum Dreams Double, you must return Harpasta fired at you by the Harpasta yokai and defeat them. You will lose vitality if you are hit by Harpasta, or oncoming bullet barrages. You can move or dodge to invade them. You will not fail if your vitality reaches 0, but you cannot collect the same number of rewards if you complete the challenge in this state. 2 key techniques can increase damage of your Harpastum returns. Perfect return. Find the right timing. Return distance and angle to perform a perfect return. Charge return. Hold to perform a more powerful charge return to deal with certain special Harpastum types. However, your movement speed will greatly decrease while you're charging up. You can accumulate Harpastum Fever by returning shots at the Harpastum yokai and dealing damage. When Harpastum Fever is full, Mega Rally will be unleashed. In this state, you can no longer perform charged returns, but your return AoE is greatly increased, and all returns are considered perfect returns. Alright. Harpastum Fight with Great Force, a charge return is required to send this one packing. Let's do this. Oh. Okay. Yeah, Mega Rally. Oh, it has 2 layers of health. Okay, those are bullets. Alright. Yeah, we got this. There we go. There is no merch currently.
How annoying.
Merch will make its return eventually. It will be a reward for us hitting our goals, so let's keep it up, everyone, shall we? Making merch is a very, very intense endeavor, so I have to put a lot of thought and effort into it. So therefore, it's going to be a reward.
Well, did you get a good look at all the games?
Yes, I did. I tried them all.
And what are your thoughts? I'm all ears.
You share your playtest insights with Miko.
Fascinating. Which game are you looking forward to the most?
Well, we could always just hit those goals.
What an interesting take on the theme. Tell me, did it come from Miss Soul of the Deep, or my dear old friend?
You're not going to charge him for using your likeness, are you?
Not a bad idea. But I'm more interested in seeing how this plays out, which means turning a blind eye. For now.
Well, we had to pick one, but honestly, all the ideas were pretty good.
It's still early days, so there's no rush to make a decision. Plenty of novels at the
Yes.
Publishing House have opened on a high note, only to lose the plot halfway through. You can pick your favorite game once everyone's done with their work.
Of course. Alright, what happens now?
Wow, time really flew by today. It's so late already. The game
Yes, it
moves
is.
were cool, but the food was even better. There were vendors selling dongo milk, tricolor dongo, rice cake soup, you name it.
Of course you care about the food the most.
Paimon saved a skewer just for you. Here, before it gets cold.
It's not something you just didn't finish, right?
No, of course not. If you don't want it, Paimon will eat it herself.
Of course. You enjoy the soft and chewy texture of the snack with the excitement of the festival all around you. It almost tastes sweeter than usual.
Tastes great, right? Which means we should come back for more tomorrow.
So that's why you saved one for me. You've run out of more to buy it yourself.
Wait. Do you see that up ahead? What's someone doing out this late?
It's getting freaky.
Huh. Their clothes look kind of weird. Oh, could they be one of those costumed actors Miko mentioned? Hey, hello there? Are you also here for the festival?
A social Mako. Thank you so much for becoming a Tier 1 member of the main stage. It's greatly appreciated. Alright, you'll be unable to use elemental skills or bursts during combat, but you will... parry and veil break. Okay. You will gain Verity when you use normal attacks and charge attacks against your opponent, and when you successfully parry, Verity will also accumulate over time. When you max out on Verity, you can actively use Veil Break to deal massive damage. Veil Break can store 2 usages. If you parry just as your opponent is striking, you can completely negate any damage that would be done to you and reset parry CD. Okay. Completing such a perfect parry against your opponent's attack will cause you to make more Verity. Alright. When your opponent is about to use Oni Devourer, their weapon will shine brightly. Perfect parry this technique to unleash a powerful counter-attack and deal great damage to your opponent.
What was that for? They attacked us
Alright.
out of nowhere! Something's not right about this. Be careful, traveler!
Okay. Oh my. My parries are horrible. There we go. All right. Let's see. The question of support, right? As I've said, subscribing is always appreciated, never expected, and the same goes with donations. For those of you who enjoy my content, you just watching is enough. If you cared about what gives me the most, technically on this platform, it would be bits. Bits do have a better rate than substitute, but that is always up to you. And never ask. And we are planning on doing events, so we'll be doing, like a longer stream, a longer subathon, a longer experience. So if you want to save for that instead, it's up to you. Oh, we're in a dream.
Traveler? Hey, are you alright?
What just happened?
Well, you fought that strange person and made them disappear, but then, all of a sudden you started backing up like you were super afraid of something.
I'm fine now, don't worry.
You nearly gave Paimon a heart attack.
saw a dagger, but it was tricolor dongo the whole time, so it was all just a nightmare. Luckily, I heard the sound of thunder in the dream, otherwise it probably would have taken me a lot longer to break out of the nightmare.
Also, what was with that thunder just now? It came out of nowhere and it's not even raining. What's wrong?
So the thunder wasn't part of the dream. Who was that person?
Has a nightmare returned to Inazuma once again?
Ooh. It's her.
Hey,
Who is she?
Gamora! Time to go! The stalls are closed, so let's head home for the night. Hey, did you hear me? No more gaming tonight. We can come back tomorrow. Gamora. Gamora! Gamora?
What's with the
Gamora.
yelling? I can hear you just fine. Let's go.
Huh?
Huh?
What? You're not coming? Why are you giving me that look?
Gamora, weren't you
Oh.
over there just now?
Interesting. All right. Wait till next morning, 7 to 9. Yes, I'm glad we're getting into the story part. That's what I'm excited for. So let's keep it going. Yes, yes, yes.
Man, what happened last night? We couldn't find anyone to discuss it with because it was so late. Well, Miku and the others should be at the grounds by now, right? Let's go talk to them.
Vroom, vroom. Oh yeah, she has a bike. Oh, you really haven't been paying attention to Genshin. My oh my, you've missed a lot, it seems.
Rise like smoke.
Alright, we're here.
Huh. Doesn't look like Miko is around here anywhere. Paimon doesn't see Ayato or Ayaka either. Are we too early? Didn't Ayato say he prepared lodging for everyone at the shrine?
Interesting.
Did you
What's
hear?
happening?
Someone encountered a doppelganger here last night.
A doppelganger? You mean like a doppelganger of themselves? Or someone they know?
You know what they say. Anyone who sees their doppelganger will be replaced by them within 3 days.
That's just a folktale. It's not real.
Doppelgangers? That's a common folk tale in Inazuma, isn't it? Ever heard of it, Traveler?
I know the gist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a pretty famous one, huh? A friend being replaced by a complete stranger?
That is horrifying.
Also, the timing is a bit too coincidental, don't you think?
Thank you for the alert,
Could
Jay.
be related to what we saw last night. The whole doppelganger thing sounds kind of like what Sayu was talking about with Bunshin Phantasm. Maybe something went wrong with Kichiboshi's powers? Well, thinking about it isn't going to get us anywhere. Why don't we go check on Sayu's team?
Yeah, let's investigate.
Huh? They're not here yet.
Maybe they're still asleep.
Well, if it is Sayu we're talking about, it's definitely possible. Oh, someone's coming. Weird. Is he here to work on the equipment? But he doesn't look like any of the workers we saw yesterday. And it doesn't seem like he's here for the games.
Then what is he doing? And he's running.
Back away again. Do you think he might be
Let's follow him and see what he does. I'm curious, what is he gonna do? Ooh, we didn't actually have to follow him. Great. Thank you, Genshin.
He's constantly looking back. Paimon's calling it now. Something fishy is going on.
Don't jump to conclusions. Let's keep
Good
watching.
point. He could be on his way to meet someone. Let the hunter become the hunted.
Reporting back, ma'am. Nothing suspicious to note at the Bunshin Phantasm booth. It's possible there's no connection to the incident from last night.
All right.
Sarah?
Oh, what's things though?
Hazel! What's going on here?
Why are we yelling? So what's going on? What's the hypothesis?
I have failed as a detective. I did not realize someone was on my tail.
Oh. Yeah, we're great at stalking people, I guess.
What's going on? What are you investigating? Must be serious if Hazel's involved.
Well, about that.
Huh? What orders? You really can't tell us anything?
Time to go to the queen. Those orders come from the Shogun, don't they? Oh, yeah.
An astute observation, traveler. Tell him the truth.
Okay, can I ask a question? What is the point of question marking a voice that we would definitely know?
What? The Shogun is here?
Is it just for mystery? For the sake of mystery? No, I believe this is a...
You recognized me with a single glance? It matters not. I am certain the person standing before us is our friend, the Traveler. His gaze, his presence, his mastery of several types of elemental energy. There is no mistake. And we need his help.
Yes, they needed my help.
No, please!
Oh no.
Stay away!
Oh no. That's not good.
What?
Should we call off the festival? Even the slightest movement could... Oh, wow. I wonder who it is. I guess we're going to find out.
You're right. That's a big risk.
Exactly.
The purpose of this festival is to bring humans and yokai together. We cannot allow the culprit to endanger anyone.
But what if they attack again? All right.
Fortunately, no one else has been harmed.
Thank you.
Ah, so the thunder we heard was you!
On the contrary, it was my decision. I was unable to capture the culprit last night, so I left to discuss a plan with Miko. I did not show myself once I saw you were safe, and for that, I apologize.
Which is fine.
Speaking of Miko, where is she?
Yeah, where is she?
She is investigating the trace of yokai power found at the scene. Though it fades in and out, it never strays from Mount Yogo. Miko is working with the Kamisato siblings to verify the identities of the staff members. They should be done soon. As for the contestants, that inquiry must be performed by someone else.
Is that why you need my help?
The Tenryo Commission is too conspicuous. But as the judge of the competition, you can ask questions without arousing suspicion.
Okay, so you need us to talk to the teams and see if there's an imposter among us?
Precisely.
Among Us.
Traveler, I understand these people are your friends, and it puts you in a difficult position. But if one of them has indeed been displaced by a yokai, they could be in grave danger.
I understand. I'll do my best.
Thank you.
Hopefully it's not one of the ones that are
situation is not
voiceless.
as grave as it seems.
What are you guys gonna do next? Continue to investigate from a distance?
Worry not. Miko and I discussed that issue. She claims to have a plan. The preparations are underway as we speak.
Ooh, I wonder what it is.
Huh?
Somehow scheme seems more accurate.
Indeed. If you learn any details of said plan, I would like to know what I'm getting myself into.
Be prepared. Second night, as though beholding illusions. Let's keep it going. Alright. Go to Sayu and investigate.
Where do we start? We need to ask questions to figure out if there's an imposter, but we can't arouse suspicion. Oh, looks like Sayu's team is already here. Well, guess we'll just play it by ear.
Alright. I don't know Sayu that well, so hopefully I won't be tested.
So tired. I don't feel rested at all. How come you two have so much energy? Didn't you stay up even later than me?
Weak. Weak. She's always tired. Finding humor in nightmares sounds like the basis for the love of the horror genre.
Sayu and Yoimiya seem the same as ever. Kichibushi too. How should we test them?
Let's ask about the past.
Good idea! Doppelgangers only mimic appearances. They wouldn't know about someone's past. Let's give it a try. White fur! Yellow fur! Yeah, well, the traveler's judging this thing, so we can't slack off, right?
Exactly, we can never slack off.
Yeah, if the people in charge are here early, that usually means there's been some kind of emergency. Oh, no, it's just... the traveler really wanted to see you!
Stop talking, Paimon.
Well, it's... your game! Playing your game yesterday? Brought up a whole bunch of old memories. So we wanted to come early to reminisce about old times. You know, because you might be busy later and
Stuff.
stuff.
Yeah. Oh, Paimon, that was horrible.
White fur acting super strange.
Time to change the topic. The dishes wouldn't come together.
Nara? Yeah!
Marinara. Small yokai from Sumeru. Oh, it's the royal Nia.
Good banana? Sumeru, huh? The dreams there are supposed to be special. Did you witness a dream or something? Maybe it could give us some inspiration, and we wouldn't have to think so much.
Could ride stars. Sometimes when there are too many feelings in a dream, it's really hard to use as reference material.
Alright. I was just wondering what kind of dream it was, that's all.
I guess it was the kind where a lot of things happen. Sounds good. Oh.
Oh, we should get out of your hair then. Good luck, everyone.
Oh, white fur.
Bye, white fur. Bye, yellow fur. Come back and play.
Who's next?
Wow, we've had so many adventures, huh? You don't even realize it until someone brings up the past.
Do you still remember the original meaning of our journey?
Oh, yeah, totally. It was, what was it again? Anyway, Paimon didn't pick up on anything suspicious from that team. If anything, we were the weird ones forcing conversations and stuff.
Yeah, and whose fault is that?
Okay, so maybe it wasn't the best strategy. Leaning into the judge angle is probably a safer bet. Let's ask about the creative process behind the game and confirm their identities that way. Paimon saw Toma's team show up just now, so we can investigate them next.
Alright. Let's chat with them. Chat it up, chat it up. Toma.
Hey, Toma. We were hoping to learn a bit more about the philosophy behind your game. Is now a good time? Philosophy?
Philosophy.
Boss can explain that one. Boss and Shosei were up super late last night coming up with ideas.
Aw.
And he's back at it this morning, as energetic as ever. Boss is the best!
Time for an interview.
Oh, alright.
Into you?
Into you? Let's see, what do you think is the most interesting aspect of your game, or did you design this game with anyone in mind? You want the game to be for everyone, alright?
Not so fast. Everyone isn't an answer. You need to be more specific about your target audience.
Growing children ages 0 to 18.
Need a little exercise here and there.
Yes, yes. $18 to 40, alright?
Adults have more stamina, so they can get more out of the game.
In need of exercise, alright.
Older adults. Exercise is important for healthy aging, but something feels off about this.
60 to 1,000 age range.
Wait. That includes everyone. But not for Yoroi.
Not for your Roy. Next question.
Whoa, not a single stumper.
All right.
Yes, Boss Toma?
So, we didn't really ask him any questions about himself, though.
Toma's answers were all very genuine. Paimon didn't notice anything un-Toma-like about them.
Wasn't that the entire point?
With
Was to,
Shosei until late last night.
you know,
If you think about when we
showcase that it's them through memories? I guess I'm missing the point.
friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird. So, we're back at square one. That just leaves Kokomi's team, right? Guess we should check them out.
Alright, let's do it. Alright, sit lolly. Oh, they're not here. Where are they at?
Huh? White fur and yellow fur are here early. You're here alone? Huh. Where are Kokomi and the others?
Don't know about Great Yokai, but Soul Lady is behind you.
Soul Lady is behind you.
Oh, as in Soul of the Deep. Okay. Wait, did you say behind us?
Oh, yes.
A little warning next time.
Sounds like you already know why we're here. Oh, yes, she is indeed a master strategist. What is it? Strategist. Energy.
Oh, the numbers you write in your diary.
In a tree?
Dryberry?
Oh, sorry.
Yep, all good.
Gyobu Koban is a criminal?
No.
No, of course not. You're in the clear.
Yeah, you were in the clear.
In the clear.
Very good.
Is good? Good.
What about Mizuki? Where did she go?
She's suspicious. Mika.
Something tells me a certain someone is missing me.
Huh? Miko and Mizuki.
Hello, traveler. Paimon.
Did you finish up your work?
Yes, I left the rest to the young fellow from the Kamisato clan. At least for now, there's nothing suspicious to note.
That means the culprit didn't manage to sneak in. That's a relief.
Alright.
Just like that, you let down your guard. And all it took was for me to wear her face.
The culprit? It's you!
If you keep joking like this, I want 30% of the profit.
Oh, greedy little thing. I thought we agreed on 20.
Making a joke like that, you're the only one in Inazuma who would do that.
Oh, it's getting harder and harder to tease you, traveler.
Can you stop with the teasing then? Even I'm reaching my limit.
And she works at a
500
bathhouse.
years and you're still not used to it? Sounds like you need more practice.
At least spare me for the day. I can't take the mental torment right now. I'm running on fumes.
So what did you do last night?
Investigated the Shogunate officials' nightmares, analyzed the traces of yokai power around Mount Yogo. Oh, and worked on some new game stages, of course.
All in one night?
Well, I didn't want someone to ruin the Mikawa Flower Festival. But I also wanted to do my best for my part of the festival.
Of course, of course.
Besides, I've talked to many patients who worked multiple jobs just to make ends meet. Compared to that, complaining about one night of hard work is a little unreasonable, don't you think?
I would say yes.
You're very persuasive, Kokomi. It would seem you also have a talent for clinical psychology.
Oh, new Kokomi arc.
I'll leave it to you two then.
Yes, get some rest.
Sweet dreams.
Mizuki goes to rest, a little unsteady on her feet. She looks exhausted.
Mizuki really cares about the festival, huh? She's putting so much pressure on herself.
Perhaps she's reminded of the festivals of the past when I was just a kid, and Mizuki a young Baku. We would rush past the other yokai, desperate to get the first piece of fried tofu from the ramen stand.
Oh, so cute.
It would seem she hasn't forgotten, even after 500 years.
Sounds like you haven't forgotten either.
You know, there's something to be said for knowing when to keep your mouth shut, little one. Well, enough about the past. We must focus on the matter at hand.
But you didn't notice anything suspicious, right? That should mean the culprit didn't sneak in.
That's one possibility. The other is that the culprit's transformation is even more convincing than we imagined. In that case, we need a detective with a more professional skill set. Or we need to find a way to provoke them and get their facade to crack.
Ooh, alright.
That sounds dangerous.
That does
If
sound
the culprit is
dangerous.
deep in disguise, a slight provocation won't completely expose them.
All
What
right.
we need is to create reasonable doubt. Make the culprit question whether their cover is blown. As they hesitate over whether to make some kind of last stand, that is our chance.
So how do you plan to provoke them?
Oh, A didn't tell you? Allow me to show you.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Mikawa Flower Festival, it is my honor to announce an esteemed guest from Tenshukaku has agreed to take part in this year's festival. Please welcome Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder.
Oh. It's the Shogun.
So this was your plan, Miko?
Is this really a
Well,
plan?
Not bad, right?
Wow, that was quite the entrance. Hyman can't believe she agreed to that.
That's what Miko wants us to take advantage of.
Why didn't you clue us in earlier? We wasted all that time asking pointless questions.
I wonder who it is. I'll do my best. All right. We got this. After that, we surveyed each stall just like yesterday. Why do we have zoomies? A's presence definitely caused a stir, but it didn't take long for the festival atmosphere to return. Maybe one day will come when A can leave Tenshukaku and it won't be so out of the ordinary.
Another day of hard work. Where did...
I accidentally skipped Paimon's lines. I'm sorry, Paimon.
Almighty Shogun! Glory to your everlasting reign! Welcome. Welcome.
This stall looks familiar. Yet it would seem the ownership has changed hands.
You must be thinking of Tomoki. He wasn't feeling well today, so I'm filling in.
I see. Wait, that's what I said.
You remind me of someone. A Doshin from the Tenryo Commission.
Oh.
What are you looking at, eh?
The food offerings. Although this vendor seems
suspicious. He's working.
Working? Ah. I see. I appreciate your dedication, sir.
Of course. It's an honor to serve such esteemed guests.
He doesn't know what he's
No need
doing.
for formalities. I'll take 3 orders of dango milk.
Right away.
3 orders? So Paimon gets one too?
Yes. I wanted to thank you for accompanying me. Without you by my side, I imagine the people here would be on edge even now. I have my reasons for being here, of course, but I would hate to tarnish the festive atmosphere.
The festival's for everyone, including you.
Indeed. The Mikawa Flower Festival. Hundreds of years have passed since I last partook of the festivities. Much is different this time. The people, the place, the games. Yet, the name endures, and the joy of celebration along with it. I suppose that, in itself, is a form of eternity.
Traveler,
Indeed.
Paimon. And the almighty Shogun?
Oh, Mizuki! Looks like you got some much-needed rest.
Yume Mizuki. Thank you for your aid earlier.
Of course. I'm always willing to help. It's my duty. I wish I could have dispelled the nightmares, but this situation is uncharted territory for me.
Even so, relieving
Sure, you
the
tried
pain
your
of the
best.
nightmares is no small feat. You honor the legacy of the Yumeku Ippaku.
So not even Mizuki could fix it? What's going on with this nightmare creature?
Let's save the difficult questions for later. Actually, I came here to ask you something. Want to come to the Isa bathhouse with me? Most of the contestants will be there. Oh, and don't worry about payment.
Bathhouse.
Really? Yes, let's go!
You want us to go to the hot springs now?
Well, game development isn't easy. Most of the contestants are exhausted and could use a break. You've been under a lot of pressure yourselves with the investigation and all, so I thought you might like to join.
You will never get that. It's too potent.
I will remain here. I rarely have time away from Tenshukaku, and I would like to continue perusing the stalls.
Aw, that's too bad.
Then I'm not going either.
I almost forgot. Miko wanted to talk to you, Traveler. I'll take you to her first.
Oh? Well, why don't we all go?
Almighty Shogun, your dango milk is ready.
Yes.
Oh,
Delicious.
No need, Shogun. Miko just had some quick things to go over with the judges, that's all. You and Paimon can wait here. We'll only be a minute.
Is this not suspicious? This is suspicious.
All right, now we can talk freely.
Miko doesn't need to see me, does she? You needed to talk to me in private. Why?
I think something's off with the Shogun. You've been with her the whole day. Have you noticed anything?
Yeah, she seems troubled.
Exactly. You noticed too.
Something did seem off with A today. Maybe she's not used to leaving Tenshukaku, or was it the reaction of the crowd? No, we've been through so much. Something so trivial wouldn't shake her. She must be keeping something to herself.
I've witnessed a lot of cases where patients, for a variety of reasons, are unwilling or unable to seek help. Unfortunately,
therapy
that
for
only
A?
exacerbates the problem. until their emotions become so heavy, even the strongest of people collapse under the weight. I see those warning signs in the Shogun.
So even the Archons aren't immune to emotional strain.
Humans, yokai, and Archons bear the same capacity for emotion and are naturally susceptible to the same mental turmoil. It's very possible that someone who appears strong on the outside has learned to compartmentalize their negative emotions, and that is far from healthy.
I understand.
Anyway, the quickest route to curing the mind is through the heart. That's where you come in, traveler.
As a clinical psychologist, isn't that where you come in?
Approaching someone in a professional capacity often makes them more guarded. But don't worry, you'll still have my help.
Alright.
Here, with these 2 special coupons, you can get into Isa Bathhouse after closing. Then, this is what you're gonna do.
Oh?
Finally, you're back! Paimon's had 2 servings of dango milk already!
Wait, she drank my milk?
It sounds like the traveler has other plans, Paimon. So we'll head to the bathhouse on our own.
Huh? You're not coming? Okay. Paimon will bring you back a hot spring egg!
She always loves food.
There is no need to stay behind on my behalf. If you leave now, I'm sure you can catch up.
Something tells me you chose to stay behind on our behalf.
What makes you say that?
You want everyone to relax. You don't want people to be on the edge because of you.
If my presence makes them nervous or impedes their ability to relax, does that not defeat the purpose of going to the hot springs? I already disturbed their progress by coming to the festival. The last thing everyone needs is more distractions.
But aren't you under pressure too?
As you know, this body is hardly that fragile. It can operate for another 100 years with no issue.
You didn't deny it.
Mortals are weak in body and mind. If there is a choice of who to bear such a burden, naturally that person should be me.
What if you didn't have to worry about bothering anyone? Would you agree to go to the hot springs then?
What does it matter? The world is not so easily bent to one's will.
I'll take that as a yes. I have a pair of special coupons here. We can get into the bathhouse after closing. We're going on a second date with A.
Verbal tricks, traveler. It appears you've been spending too much time with Miko.
It's an honest offer.
You think you can get away with manipulating the Shogun? I wouldn't be so sure.
You'll go, won't you?
Persistent indeed. Very well. As you proposed, we shall set out at midnight.
Excellent. Wait until nighttime, 2100 to 24. Oh, that's literally just in a few minutes. All right. Here we go. Now we talk to A.
Well, shall we?
Let's go.
All right. No reason to delay.
To the bathhouse. Thank you for the care package. We're going to do a nice big stretch. Big stretch. Stretching in the bathhouse.
Steam replete with the scent of orchids. Water that turns the complexion a blushing pink. So, this is a hot spring.
It's your first time here.
Yes, there are royal hot springs near Tenshukaku. But the plans were set in motion only after Hiragi Hiroshi introduced the Snezhnayan blast furnace to Inazuma, and that was 500 years ago. When the project was complete, I was already in the plain of Euthymia. And, naturally, the body of the Shogun has no need for such luxuries.
Hiragi Hiroshi.
The members of the Kanjo Commission were once friends with Makoto and the Kitsune Saigu. Although mere mortals, those who managed to survive back then were special individuals indeed.
What happened back then? Does it have anything to do with what's happening right now?
What makes you say that?
The look on your face.
Now I see why my officials
Hello,
claim that
Charlie.
the hot springs facilitate conversation.
Welcome
Even
in. I hope you're having a
find myself
fantastic
divulging
day.
more than intended. You're correct. Following the dark disaster 500 years ago, a nightmare engulfed Inazuma. On a battlefield consumed in darkness, our soldiers fought against dark forces, creatures capable of possessing people and trapping them in nightmares. Even the Yumekui Baku could do nothing to wake them.
As awful as that sounds, it doesn't seem bad enough to make you this upset.
Perhaps not. The battle was intense. Those who stood up in defense of this land knew the chance of survival was slim. In the face of certain death, surely a nightmare is nothing to fear. But what if I told you this? If the person trapped in the nightmare was strong enough to overcome incapacitation, it would become a waking nightmare instead. The person would lose all capacity to distinguish dream from reality, perceiving everything in the real world as a continuation of the war, and every precious thing in life as an enemy to be annihilated. And every precious thing in life as an enemy to be annihilated.
Oh.
That is a far more painful nightmare.
That
Both
is a
for the
painful
person in question and those around them.
Truly. If I hadn't broken out the nightmare yesterday, would that have happened to me? Then A must be so worried because... Then A must be so worried that happened to someone back then?
Yes.
And what happened?
I unleashed Muso no Hitotachi and struck her down.
I'm sorry.
No need. I have no regrets. I know it was the right decision, both for Inazuma's sake and her own. If necessary, I would do it again. Well, it's about time you two showed yourselves, yes? You've listened in long enough.
Oh. Before you say anything, this part wasn't me.
Well, since the cat's out of the bag, how about a hot spring tea party?
Oh.
Nice and warm. No wonder the hot springs relaxed your inhibitions, eh?
So who came up with this idea? I want the truth.
I guess both of us?
Well, I happened to
Trickery.
consult a certain clinical psychologist about how to get an old friend to open up. In her expert opinion, doing something new with a trusted companion in a new environment can make someone less guarded. Looks like it worked like a charm.
I understand the reasoning, but why not do it yourself?
It's one thing to trust that Miko has good intentions, but would you let your guard down around her?
Good point.
Your concern is misplaced. I kept these matters to myself because I was unsure whether this incident is connected to the past, and I did not want to interfere with the investigation. If the investigation reached an impasse, or new clues pointed to the nightmare from back then, naturally, I would have discussed this intel with you.
Intel, huh? It appears you still don't understand why I wanted you to open up in the first place.
Help!
Help me!
What was that?
Sounds like it came from outside. Let's check it out.
All right. That was a intense scream.
Oh no! Someone's unconscious!
Is it the nightmare?
It seems different in some respects. Step back and allow me to examine her.
She's awake.
What's going on? Almighty Shogun?
What happened just now? What frightened you?
Shogun,
Oh?
It's all right. With the Shogun here, nothing can hurt you. Just take a deep breath and tell us what happened.
Yeah, tell us what happened.
I almost fainted again just now.
Is that what happened earlier? You fainted?
Yes. I was on my way to Uyu Restaurant.
Uyu Restaurant.
As I was crossing the bridge, I saw someone staring at me from behind a tree. It was hard to make out their appearance in the dark, but I had a bad feeling. So I tried to get a closer look in the moonlight. And it was me!
Oh, that's creepy.
In that moment, I thought about how people who see their doppelganger usually end up dead, and I fainted from the shock. I don't remember anything after that.
Oh my gosh, Mama's is going through it.
Inazuma City. But we only detected traces of the nightmare around Mount Yogo.
I heard that people encountered doppelgangers at Mount Yogo too! Could it be the work of some terrible yokai?
Don't worry about that. The strongest yokai in Inazuma are all right here.
Now that we have an understanding of the situation, why don't I take you to the police station to file a report?
Okay.
Yeah, let's get to the bottom of this. This is getting
The
spooky. It's
situation
not
is
even
getting worse.
Halloween.
If the doppelganger is limited to the festival grounds, that's one thing. But appearing on a random street in Inazuma City...
That's another, yeah.
On the bright side, the victim seems okay this time.
Bad news, Shogun!
A Tenryo Commission official? What's wrong?
Another victim at the festival. Kappa is trapped in a nightmare.
What?
Oh my gosh.
But Sara and the others were keeping watch.
Make haste. Back to Mount Yogo at once.
You want to be Ai's pet so badly. That sounds like you want to be teased and tortured for life. It's eternal too. She's kind of immortal.
Kappa! Kappa! Excuse me. Let me take a look.
Mizuki! Traveler! Finally, you're back!
Now is not the time to cast blame. Did anyone witness the attack?
Ooh, she's here. But he's usually with his two friends. What? Did they not see anything?
For just a second, and the next thing we knew, he was on the ground.
Oh, his little mask.
Oh, it must be some terrible yokai.
Yeah, seems like it. All right.
How is he, Mizuki?
It's strange. I can't perceive his nightmare. It's almost like he's not there at all.
Ooh, oh,
The
what?
yokai! It must be getting stronger!
Oh no.
Kappa! Oh, please don't die!
Damn. Yuko's always the realist.
No. It was I who underestimated the enemy. I who allowed us to continue the festival despite the potential dangers. Sara, what is the status of the other contestants and staff? Good. By decree of the Shogun, I declare that the Mikawa Flower Festival is...
Wait.
What is it, Miko?
You're being too hasty, eh? I understand your concern for the people, but I urge you to think this through, or we risk playing into the enemy's hand. Considering your history with nightmares, you have better cause than anyone to exercise caution. But do you truly believe that what we're facing now is just a nightmare?
Explain.
Explain yourself.
Intuition. If you want the truth, perhaps Doshin Shikanoan could shed some light. I believe there's been a break in the case.
Oh, Shikanoan. All right. All right. Oh, deductive reasoning. It's a psychological phenomenon. It's the same person? Yeah. All right, conflated the two at first. Cause panic. Yes. What's the end goal? Panic doesn't seem like enough of a motive. You're right, panic is a means to an end. Ooh. By leaving behind a standing.
Kappa is made of wood?
Wow.
No wonder I couldn't sense the nightmare.
I see. So the doppelganger infiltrated the festival as Kappa and is currently hiding in Inazuma City. Is that correct?
So where's their original Kappa?
Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too. It's a Bakedaniki tail!
Kikaku! Kikaku! Run!
Oh, who are these? The Baku Danuki. Okay.
Aren't you supposed to be in Inazuma City?
And leave you two by yourselves? That's not the Tanuki way!
No fighting! Let's go!
All right. That's kind of cute. You can't be too mad at them. They're cute.
Bakedaniki! Those little terrors! Come on, let's go after them! Paimon's had enough of these things! What even are they? More Bakedaniki tricks?
Nothing's working. The humans are catching up.
Iori, do something.
You wish!
Transform! Stupid humans won't be able to recognize us!
Bring it!
You can't see me. You can't see me. I'm on fire.
Tetsunos! Ouch!
Transform!
They're gone again! Oh, what are they this time? Some kind of stone or brick?
Oh! Kichiro, protect us!
Save us, Tsukumo!
I don't think that's how I was supposed to do that, but it's Mawika. She can do that. She does whatever she pleases.
We're almost rid of them.
Oh, it done pissed her off.
Tengu was flying! Tengu is a cheater!
Oh.
Tengu, why are you helping the humans? Tenku is a yokai!
Shogun? That's the leader of the humans!
Shogun sent people to steal our land! Shogun is bad!
Calm yourself, Sarah. Let's hear them out.
Oh, what did A do? What did she steal?
Shogun sent humans to steal our home!
And the Mikawa Flower Festival! Shogun is making yokai serve the humans!
Serve the humans? He's not talking about the game development, is he?
Shogun even forced Great Baku Yokai to work all night!
Oh, you mean yesterday? That was my choice, actually.
What the hell?
Where are these ideas coming from?
Stay back! Humans want to enslave us again!
Hold on. Something's not right. We should try a different approach.
No need. I know what's wrong. They're trapped in a nightmare.
What are you doing? Trying to put Tetsunosuke to work?
Kinkaku doesn't want to stay up all night.
Servitude, enslavement? These might sound like ridiculous misunderstandings to us, but that is their reality right now. A world of despair and fear, where enemies lurk at every turn, devoid of even a single shred of light.
So, they're sleepwalking? How do we wake them up?
That is
If we knew
horrifying.
how, we would have done so back then.
Give us your worst! Kinkaku will never leave the Tanuki path! Kinkaku will die before serving you!
I may have a solution.
Truly?
What are you doing? No!
Is it Abyssal?
Don't!
The humans are everywhere. We can't hide forever.
Aww.
How long have we been hiding? 100 years? 500 years?
No idea. If Yoroi was still around, he would remember.
Shh, quiet! Someone's coming.
This is a fine piece of land. The grain yield should be exceptional.
Remember to check for traces of yokai in the surrounding area. By order of the Shogun.
By order of the Shogun, we ought to exterminate all yokai that cross our path.
I'm sure that's not what he
So
said.
hasty. We should leave some alive. We can make them work their own land.
Hey, you know about the Mikawa Flower Festival, right? I heard 50% of the profit is going to the development fund.
Wow. Okay, so that's why they said what they said. That's why they thought what they thought.
And the festival for humans, and humans alone. The yokai have had their fun. It's our turn now.
That's right. We should put them to work. They're known for their transformations, right? Then the little monkeys can dance for us until they die.
What the hell?
No. How could they do that?
Quiet, or they'll catch us.
What is that?
Oh.
Hey, are you alright? Yoko, Kappa, I need help over here! Hold on! We're coming!
The
Oh,
yokai
so that's what
and
happened.
the humans are unconscious?
The same thing happened to all of them?
The Mikawa Flower Festival!
This yokai can speak.
No, if we don't make it to the Mikawa Flower Festival, Boss Tama will be so upset. Boss Tama will eat us.
The humans are coming for us. We're gonna lose our home. What do we do?
We infiltrate the Mikawa Flower Festival. We scare the humans away and then they won't come.
See, so that's why they did it.
How do we get into the festival?
Boss Toma is the best!
How about we turn into those 3 yokai?
Alright, we're getting the origin of how this all started.
Traveler! Traveler!
Are you all right, Traveler?
Where are we?
Huh? The nightmare is gone. You purified it.
Yeah, just my way of dealing with the abyss.
Humans! And a bunch of yokai! The Mikawa Flower Festival! The humans are gonna... They're gonna... What were they gonna do?
Oh, that explains all the Boss Toma this and Boss Toma that. That was the only thing they could imitate. Wait a second. Hitotsume Kozo and the others should be Akitsuyuge experts. But this time, Toma did all the work. I can't believe we missed something so suspicious.
You're like Hazel if his skills only worked in hindsight.
Oh, you're saying Paimon's deductive reasoning is Hazel level.
More or less.
Based on your description, Traveler, it's possible these Bakedanuki have been in hiding for 500 years. Sounds like they know Ioroi, too. Why don't we ask him? It's not far.
The protector of the grove. It's been 500 years since our last meeting. Sarah, Hazo, return to the festival to keep watch. The doppelganger incident has been resolved, but the threat of the nightmare remains. I will handle the meeting with Ioroi myself.
Oh, yes. Yes. Inazuma lore. Inazuma lore, thank you. Don't mind if I do, Inazuma.
Ioroi, we're back!
Oh, keep it down. Bringing all these people at this hour. Don't you know even statues need to sleep? Shogun! I bow before thee. No, wait, shoot, I'm still a statue. What should I...
All is well, Ioroi, hidden protector of the grove.
I've never seen Ioroi so
When
fake.
Ioroi tried to pluck a nakuweed from the Imperial Garden, A nearly split him in two, Yashiori Island style.
Keep it to yourself, you meddlesome kitsune.
Ioroi, I wish to ask you something.
Anything, Shogun. Absolutely anything. It is my honor to answer.
Suck up.
You could have at least slowed down a little. It took forever to convince them to come with me.
Oh, it's Ioroi! The humans really did kill you! Your body is stone!
Huh? I am not dead!
Not dead? The Kitsune spoke the truth?
This smell is Ioroi! Ioroi is alive!
Ioroi? The humans really did seal you away!
Wait, this must be Kinkaku, Ginkaku, and Tetsunosuke! You weren't sealed away?
When the humans, Kabuna Harunosuke, came to hurt us.
We ran and hid. The humans searched and searched. So many friends couldn't move. Our yokai powers were getting weaker.
So we decided to escape the human just as the great Baketanuki Tsukumo taught us, by digging a hole in the ground!
That's when we uncovered a horn filled with yokai power! It was the will of the great Baketanuki Gichiro made manifest!
It restored our power, and then we made the human go, oh, ching, chung, yeah, yeah,
Oh, and by ting tune, yeah, you mean?
We tricked him and ran.
So, you didn't actually beat him up at all?
We've been using the horn to hide ever since. But there are too many humans. It's getting harder to hide.
A horn full of yokai power. Could that be the source of the nightmares? The reason the Baketanuki are so afraid of humans? If the horn contained the fragment of a nightmare, using its power to hide would spread the nightmare to them. That means the Baketanuki have been trapped inside this state of anxiety for 500 years.
Wow.
I could have told you that nothing good would come from that horn. Using external power is against the Tanuki path.
We strayed from the path?
But the horn helped us hide from the humans. The humans tried to take our land.
On the contrary, the purpose of the investigation was to determine in advance if yokai were present on the land in question. Whether we avoid encroaching on yokai territory altogether, or attempt to reach a mutually beneficial agreement, a peaceful resolution was always the goal.
Of course.
Really?
Why, yes, he isn't a monster.
That is what the humans said back then, isn't it?
By order of the Shogun, if yokai live here, we need to discuss the proposal.
Ginkaku Tetsunosuke. Not all humans are bad. Yellow Fur over there helped me a great deal, you know.
Yeah, we did.
Besides, the Baketanuki were only sealed away back then because Yoroi stole that comb.
Yoroi? It's a thief? Yoroi got what he deserved.
How was I to know it was used to make sacred Sakura Daifuku? I gave it back, didn't I?
So the humans were made for no reason?
Well, if you must know, the young human and I fought. I was perhaps a tad careless, so I conceded the match. Anyway,
Hopefully you're having a wonderful
neither side
Tuesday
is
evening.
bad.
There he goes again, changing the subject when it makes him look bad.
Now you know. No human is trying to harm you.
So, it was all a nightmare.
Indeed, it was.
500 years in hiding? For nothing.
It was a 500-year-long game of hide and seek. What's so bad about that? Besides, you won.
Huh? We won? Go us! We're even better than Yoroi!
Hey, my game of hide and seek isn't over yet.
Oh, well, good. I'm glad you're able to relax. A fun little home improvement project is always a good way to spend the day.
Isolated them from the worst effects of the nightmare and prevented them from causing any real harm. But a nightmare that's still affecting people after all this time? Who could it belong to? A horn buried under Mount Yogo.
Tainted by darkness, the Oni warrior raised her sword against the almighty Shogun. Losing an arm and a horn to the Shogun's blade, she fled into the forest, never to be seen again. A trusted lieutenant fighting against the forces of darkness, she was once devoured whole by a beast from beyond this world, with the body of a tiger and the tail of a serpent, until she tore the creature apart from within. Thus she earned the name Chiyo the Tigerbite, or Tora Chiyo.
I don't think Chiyo would like that name. Though she escaped the belly of the beast alive, that battle never left her. She saw the memories of her fallen comrades everywhere, slaughtered one after another, until she could no longer distinguish dream from reality. The nightmare twisted every joy in her life, her subordinates, family, and friends, into enemies in need of destruction. It was in that state, trapped in the battlefield of her mind, that she raised her sword against me on Mount Yogo. With the Muso no Hitotachi, I cut off her arm, one of her horns, and a portion of the mountain itself. I suspect that is when the horn in question was buried there.
And subsequently uncovered by 3 Bakedanuki. That means the fragment on the horn comes from Chiyo's nightmare.
Nightmares feed on fear and anxiety. If what the traveler saw is true, it's possible Kinkaku and the others' fear over the past 500 years allowed the fragment to gain physical form and become something akin to a jibakure.
Jibakure?
An earthbound spirit. They move through the ley lines, but are also bound by them. That's why the traces of this entity appeared intermittently and never outside of Mount Yogo.
It would seem the fragment of this nightmare is no different from the one back then. It hates all joy and every good thing in this world. The investigation team working for a better future? Attacked. Hitotsume Kozo and his friends, kind enough to lend a helping hand? Attacked.
Yeah, and we were attacked too! Right when we were having fun with the playtesting.
So why hasn't it appeared since?
Perhaps it needs to regain strength after your defeat. Or perhaps it is biding its time because it knows, with whatever rationality remains, that it cannot defeat you. But sooner or later, its twisted hatred will force it out of hiding, and it will move to strike its enemies. When Chiyo set her sights on a target, she was never one to waver.
Oh.
But both possibilities prove something. Nightmare fragments can be defeated, and an enemy that can be killed is one that can be split in two by the power of Muso Ishin.
There's really no other way?
Mikoshi Chiyo is gone. A fragment of a nightmare tied to a severed horn. That is all that remains. The living must take precedent over the memory of the dead.
Even so, having to unleash Musho Ishin against her again, would A really be okay? Mizuki said Archons suffer from the same turmoil as the rest of us. The dead may be gone, but it doesn't mean our emotions die with them.
Oh, who cares about the dead anyway? I'm just trying to look out for the living.
What is that supposed to mean, Miko?
Oh, I'm just concerned about our poor Bakedanuki friends.
Huh? What does that have to do with us?
The nightmare fragment has been tied to the Bakedanuki for nearly 500 years. Strike it down, and who's to say whether you take the lives of our poor friends along with it?
I beseech you, Almighty Shogun, spare the young ones. It was just a momentary... a 500-year-long lapse in judgment.
Miko, you speak the truth?
If you don't believe me, ask Mizuki and the Traveler. I'm sure they've encountered similar cases during their extensive travels.
Well, Oh! Yes, during my studies both in Liyue and Natlan.
Liyue and Natlan. Yeah, I've definitely seen this happen before.
Then, what would you propose? This nightmare fragment is a constant threat to Inazuma. Should all other options fail, I will take action.
She will take action.
If the fragment's hatred toward the world comes from a nightmare, then the most logical option is to get rid of the nightmare itself.
Right! Can't you just eat the nightmare, Mizuki?
The Yumekui Baku already tried that 500 years ago. Even yesterday, when faced with the corruption of the nightmare, Mizuki could only mitigate the effects.
What was impossible back then is not necessarily impossible now. I think Mizuki has the right idea. If we cannot eradicate the nightmares directly, why not use this entity's tricks against it? Combat illusions with illusions. Combat nightmares with dreams.
Alright, and how do we do that?
That even possible?
Don't forget, there are yokai that specialize in shape-shifting and illusions, and they happen to be right in front of us.
Indeed.
Kinkaku doesn't see them anywhere.
Oh, Kinkaku.
Maybe they're hiding as trees? Or the wind?
Fools! The kitsune is clearly referring to the Baketanuki. Tetsunosuke, Kinkaku, must you be so dense?
Given their centuries-long connection to the nightmare fragment, they are perfectly positioned to create a dreamscape that the entity will be unable to distinguish from the real world.
Back then, the nightmare had little to no weaknesses. If we want to give the Bakedanuki an opportunity to strike, I assume you have a plan, Miko?
You said it yourself. Mikoshi Chiyo is gone. All that remains is a fragment of her nightmare, already broken and vulnerable. Besides, Mizuki is an old friend, one that is not to be underestimated. She has traveled the land studying dreams and is far more capable than those old fossils back then.
Oh.
Very true. Not gonna say anything?
She just usually doesn't compliment me to my face. But Miko's right. If we work together, I'm confident we can put together a ritual to subdue the nightmare fragment.
Once we perform the ritual, it will take some time for the barrier to take effect. Luckily for us, we have two formidable warriors on our side. Our festival representative, who also happens to have extensive experience against dark forces, and the almighty Shogun, unmatched in combat. I'm sure the two of you can buy us some time.
Exactly.
There's just one problem. Since this entity can pass through the ley lines, its movements are unpredictable. If we're going to create a barrier, how can we be sure it appears where we want?
The solution to that is obvious. If the nightmare fragment despises all sources of joy and happiness, then naturally a joyous occasion would be an evil beyond measure. An enemy that must be annihilated at all costs.
So, if we want to lure it...
The Mikawa Flower Festival!
What joy could possibly compare to finishing one's work right before the deadline?
I would imagine we can all think of a few. But I agree. The Mikawa Flower Festival is the most plausible target. Once the enemy appears, I will pull them into the plain of Euthymia immediately. I will not put the people in danger. Traveler, I ask that you join me there so we can subdue the enemy together.
Alright, hello, the lovely Rose. I see you lurking there.
All right.
Of course.
I will update everyone back at the festival and start the preparations for the ritual. I'll need your help, Mizuki. It's going to be a busy night.
Looks like an all-nighter for me.
Well, this was your idea. Oh, and don't forget, you need to finish a little fox's daydream as well.
And in a surprising twist, you were my nightmare all along.
Oh, yeah. Talk to A. Where's Miss A? She is down. Oh yeah, the head is a lot smaller.
Traveler, during the battle tomorrow, it is imperative you know your limits. If the enemy proves too much to handle, leave them to me. I know.
What?
I understand your concerns, just as you know mine. We need not say any more than that. Just get some rest and prepare yourself for the battle to come.
Get some rest, eh?
One more thing. Thank you.
All right. And we continue. The next day, 13 to 15. All right. Hope you all are holding on over there. I think we're getting to the climax of the story. I'm glad that they brought back Chio. Although this is a limited time event. Why would they do that? They do that all the time. I should not be surprised. I should not be surprised at all. All right, but I'm glad we get to enjoy it at least, right? Right. So let us jump back in.
All right, it's finally time for the festival. Hopefully everything goes okay. Do you think everyone completed their games? Let's go check it out.
Let's see. Oh, Ayato.
Remarkably efficient, Ayato. How are things with the Tenryo Commission?
Oh, you're all here!
And with your arrival, we can be even more confident in the strength of our defenses. There we go.
Well, it's a relief to have you all in our corner.
Wait a minute, where's Ayaka? I see.
Those in need?
I'm sure you'll run into her as you walk around. Oh, and just a reminder, you need to select the best game later tonight. Most importantly, don't forget to enjoy yourself. We need this event to be as joyful as possible if we want the plan to work.
Oh, I almost forgot about
Once
that.
you're done experiencing the festival, you should check in with A.
Final night, as though surrounded by thunder. Yes. All right. There's Ayaka.
Don't you think this puzzle is a
You
bit
just put a
too
little
complicated?
teleporter down at work.
If we make this small adjustment, it'd be a lot easier to understand, don't you think?
You're right. I never thought about it that way.
Oh, no. You two did all the hard work. You made it easy for me.
Hello.
Oh, when did you get here?
Oh, I just arrived.
Seems like you're a natural, Ayaka. A real game developer at heart, huh?
You talked about wanting to create a game the day before yesterday.
Oh, you remember that. Well,
Of course I do.
Mother had everything covered, so I asked Yoimiya if she could use a hand. I'm just glad I didn't turn out to be an inconvenience.
Never. You're never an inconvenience. Never an inconvenience, Ayaka.
In a jam? Because jam is sticky, and we got stuck.
Yeah, you get it, Kichiboshi.
But it doesn't matter. We just need to get this done.
Traveler, Lady Gucci told me about the upcoming battle. As I understand it, this is an extremely dangerous endeavor, and the rest of us can only help from the sidelines.
Correct.
Our thoughts and prayers are with you. Be careful.
Thank you. All right. Let's do this one. Toma.
The Arataki gang rules!
Yeah.
Not your fault. Bakedanuki are powerful. Even Shosei.
Yeah, we didn't notice anything either.
Longhorn Oni is stupid. Stupid Oni really helped make game?
I just wish this part was voiced. It's fine.
Tatsume Kozo and his friends. And what about Tetsunosuke and the others?
Sounds like Miko's doing. Alright, last but not least, Kokomi. Oh, this one's going to be completely unvoiced, right? Yeah, unless the NPCs say something.
Ah, Captain. Swordfish 2, salute. To be honest, some Watatsumi Islanders aren't too concerned about the festival or the safety of Narukami Island.
But if they knew it was for the captain of Swordfish 2, I'm confident everyone would be here in a heartbeat.
I'm not sure I deserve that level of loyalty, though.
Huh. I never considered that angle. You possess wisdom beyond your years, Kokomi. On par with a certain other shrine maiden I know.
Mizuki! Did you get any sleep at all?
I'm fine. Sometimes you need to push past your mental limits to unleash your full potential. I've seen that many times in my line of work.
I see. So that's a no then. Get a good night's sleep once this is all over.
I will. The good news is the ritual is all set. That means the festival can proceed, and we can focus on realizing our vision.
Excellent.
As for the more pressing matter, once the nightmare fragment appears, we will begin the ritual, but it needs time to take effect.
All right.
You and the Shogun are the only ones who can subdue the enemy until then. Do you remember what I told you yesterday, before you left for Isa Bathhouse? Humans, yokai, and archons bear the same capacity for emotion, and are naturally susceptible to the same mental turmoil. It's very possible that someone who appears strong on the outside has learned to compartmentalize their negative emotions, and that is far from healthy.
Correct. I remember.
Good. I trust you won't let the Shogun shoulder this alone. Not anymore.
No. We will protect baby girl A. Talk to A. Please. Where are you again? Wait. If this is here, there must be like the thing to teleport, right? Yes.
Watch out! Ah, it's you. Before battle, it is imperative to calm the mind. If you have unfinished business, see to that now.
Nope. It's just me and you. Let's do it. I'm set.
Then, come meditate with me.
All right. Let's begin. You seem unsettled.
In the plane of euthymia, I seem to experience this feeling more and more, whether in the markets of Inazuma or before the sacred Sakura.
I seem to have a hand in a lot of those. I'm sorry.
No, it may not be a bad thing. In the plane of euthymia, I could not perceive the consequences of my choices, but that did not preclude their impact. It is only natural that I would feel their effect one day. Even a god cannot sever the link between cause and effect.
That is true.
I have come to realize that isolating oneself from all engagement
Well, I hope
is
you
no
have
way
a
to reach a true state
good
of euthymia.
time at work. Hope it's not too stressful and you have a good day.
I will not unleash Muso no Hitotachi this time. I can only support you in the battle ahead, using illusion against illusion, dream against nightmare. The ultimate success of this plan comes down to you, traveler.
We will see. All right. This time you will not face her alone. For A.
Did we do it?
The Arataki Gang rules!
The nightmare fragments.
Prepare yourself, traveler. All right.
Already done.
Follow me.
Ooh, all right, it's time. During combat, you will obtain new combat techniques known as parry. Oh, we already did this. All right.
To think, there would be a day when we would fight in the plain of euthymia, side by side. Stay on your guard, traveler.
God of Thunder, heed our call.
Oh, it's just for this story. Just for this component of the story. But it is interesting to see how this will be used earlier. I mean, later in the game.
Shatter the night, unmask it all.
An end to this illusion.
With your might, when illusions fall.
Wait for A to attack. Do something, A.
I lend you my power. I grant you the Shogun's blessing. We have the advantage. Time to strike.
There we go. Oh, you have so much to do in this game. It's insane.
God of Thunder, heed our call.
Shatter the night, unmask it all.
They're so cute.
With
Just look
your
at him.
might, let illusions fall.
Cutscene?
Wake up! Wake up! Makoshi-sama! Makoshi-sama! Are you okay?
We thought you'd been eaten alive by that beast.
Mother!
Do what you must. Just save her.
This nightmare, it's beyond our skill to heal.
A nightmare. It felt like an endless nightmare.
Sleep in peace. This time, only sweet dreams await.
Hey.
For many of us, I'm sure the last few days have seen unforgettable levels of stress and fatigue. But for now, I hope we can put the past behind us and enjoy a night of pure, unadulterated fun. Now, before we kick things off, our representative will announce the award for Best Game.
Oh yeah. Mizuki, why are you sleeping? Can wait until you're fully rested.
The winning team will take home a sum of prize money courtesy of the Yashiro Commission, along with the Tanuki Game Award. In addition, our special guest has the honor of announcing a special award. Shogun, if you could.
This special award recognizes the team with the most immersive game. And that goes to the creators of the horror game, The Doppelganger Incident. Kinkaku, Ginkaku, and Tetsunosuke.
Huh? Oh, so it was a horror game all along! I really thought I'd seen a ghost.
Wow, that takes immersive to a whole new level.
They are so
Tanuki
cute.
Are something else.
I present you this award in the name of the Narukami Ogosho, and I promise you this. No human shall infringe on your peace without cause.
Yeah.
Is the best!
Yes, she is. Best Archon.
The whole purpose of the investigation was to avoid disturbing yokai territory. Besides, the world is a big place. Humans, yokai, there's more than enough room for all of us.
That was beautiful. All right. Let's see, is there more? As though kissed by you, there's a little bit more. Talk to Ito. We'll finish this up and then I'll share my thoughts as we end.
But we were just there.
Ooh, to the bathhouse we go. Ooh, we're gonna soak it up with Ito. Oh, thank you for the care package. All right. Ready, let's go. Ice a bathhouse. Oh, we're getting fan service.
So warm.
Sorry.
Hey, don't fall asleep in the tub.
On the other side. Who's on the other side? Oh, it's everyone.
It's not good to get distracted during a match, brother.
Oh, they're playing Genius Invocation TCG. Be aggressive.
Oh, okay. Go easy on me, traveler.
So sweet.
Boss, the Mikawa Flower Festival was a huge success for us. We had 3 times more visitors than usual. Based on what we've made so far, I think we'll be able to make this much.
That's great news! We might even beat Yai Publishing House this month.
Oh, you look pleased about something. Having a party without me?
Oh,
I love
it's
Ayato too.
nothing.
I forgot to share some good news with you.
Oh?
30% of the proceeds from the festival have been transferred to Yai Publishing House. We're expecting record profit this month. Don't you think congratulations are in order?
What?
What?
Well, boss, I guess congratulations are in order. This is our 333rd time competing against Yai Publishing House in sales, and our best showing to date. 2nd place.
May this be a night of sweet dreams for all.
Yes. All right. Excellent. I love that. All right, and that's it. But I want to say, the Raiden Shogun A has been my favorite character since she was released. I still remember when her demo was released. I was really captivated because I like characters that essentially succumb to their darkness, which she kind of did when she sent herself to the plane of Euthymia. Her first story quest, yes, it was mostly a date, but the second story quest, as well as this, I think they've done a great job at her characterization, and I'm just excited for when we actually fully come back to Inazuma. So yeah, love the Raiden Shogun. But it's that time again. We hit the mark exactly. So I want to thank you all for joining me this evening. It's been fantastic. I'm glad we were able to get all caught up on Genshin Impact. So, that being said, thank you again for watching, and I will see you all next time, which is tomorrow. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Sweet dreams. See you soon.